Were you in both Greece and Africa as well?
Legati!
I sat
I've come to
Africa out.
challenge you.
I really wanted to join
Fight
up
me.
and avenge Lucullus.
If you dare.
Oh, eh?
For just giving birth and the farm was doing well. You know how it is.
The only thing you missed out on was terrible sunburn and lots of sand in your underwear. But at least the pay was good.
All is well, I hope.
Magnificent, is
I was hoping you would come over. His war of fools, I think. Your countrymen are fools to believe Lurko's lies. The Gauls are fools to stand against us. And we are fools for getting caught up in it. You got me out of a very dark place. Now I am here to do the same for you.
Took a big hit on the side of my head when we
Legati!
took Alexandria.
I have come to challenge
It
you.
saved me, but my
Fight
healing's
me.
never been the same.
If you dare.
you. Huge Berber guy caught me.
My name is
square in the
Yurka.
shoulder with a club.
I am from the place you call Britannia. Your reputation as a warrior precedes you.
Got pushed off a
I wish to
siege ladder
test
cold
its
dead.
veracity.
See this tooth I'm missing? Scrawny little girl smashed a jug on my
A
face.
king by the name of
Grabbing her ass.
Carterix has built a great fighting ring in the mountains. It is called the Arena of the Three, as it was built to honor Azus, Tyrannus, and Tutatis. It is a holy place. A place for warriors to meet and fight under the blessing of the gods. You think yourself a warrior? Prove it. Huh. Then you have more courage than I expected. Very good. Find Carterix at the arena when you get there. I'll see you soon, Legati.
Our way, Legate. Good night. Our way.
Thank you for sending me those schematics. Your people found. I've made a list of...
I was sent over to Legio Ferratus camp with some supplies. They sure are a strange bunch.
Huh? The rumours I heard made them sound like a bunch of rookies.
A lot of them are very wet behind the ears, but all the Conturianas are. I don't know, thugs, lowlives, and criminals.
What? Really?
The ones I met, at least. It's like they were handpicked from the worst collective
quiet.
of Rome.
A legion of thugs and rookies. Sounds like a riot. Oh, I'm telling ya.
Awe Legate. What's strange and impractical?
I know, right? It's like getting a whole new box of toys to play with.
At your service. You heard what happened to Belisarius?
That he was drunk on duty and fell off the wall and broke something.
His leg. What an idiot. I hope they reassign him to Ferrata for this. He'd be right at home over there.
Domine. They wouldn't. Under the rule of Vercingetorix, Gallia was said to be a true opponent for Rome. They were quite safe in their current position. An attack like this doesn't make any tactical sense at all. My guess is there's someone else behind. Most Romans think of Gallia as a land of unrefined barbarians. Not many things could be further from the truth. Gallia is home to some of the fiercest warriors you can find outside of the Republic. It has always been a land fractured between countless tribes and chieftains, but it seems that a king, called Vercingetorix, has recently united them. I don't think so. The attack was foolish and, above all, unnecessary. I am an old man. My mind may still be sharp, but my limbs are tired. I am content, however, thanks to you. I often think back to that day in Greece, when I faced my old rival. It feels good to know that I could best him fairly. Perhaps when our work is finished, I can go back to my hometown after all, and die there in peace. Then I shall stand by your side.
Our initial position here is not favorable, but we must endure. We're fighting on foreign land against highly skilled warriors who know the terrain inside out. Despite that, we have made a good start. But as usual, some situations will need... Indeed, as usual. It is best not to underestimate the Gauls. They may be barbarians, but they are formidable warriors. They are also well-armed and cunning. A land we conquer can quickly turn into a breeding ground for a rebellion, if we fail to pay attention. Gallia is an interesting place, full of weird gods and a multitude of tribes. I know, and I wish we had good relationships with all Gallic tribes. Unfortunately, we are not well liked here. We may be able to use the feuds between these tribes to our advantage, but some will always resist civilization with all the cunning and trickery of the barbarian. It's a strange kind of situation, I admit. These tasks are not important enough to warrant your personal attention, yet they do demand to... Of course, Legate. It is best to react to these situations as soon as possible. Legio Victrix is fighting on two fronts now. We can't afford any distractions. Our way, Legate.
All quiet.
What is that, Bestia?
This is Monster, my Discipulus.
You've been carrying around a kitten.
For now, but she will grow up and I will train her.
We cannot look after a cat during combat.
Monster is no ordinary cat. She needs no care. She only needs training. When she's ready, she will be free to leave. Have you come to drink with us? During the Grand Championship, I had to fight a giant Samnite. He was the most skillful opponent I had ever encountered, and he was easily twice quite the opposite. I allied with him against an Egyptian gladiator who was also in the arena fighting for the title. I told the Samnite that the Egyptian called his mother a whore. He looked like the kind of guy who would call someone's mother a whore. Now understand that the Samnite was going to kill the Egyptian anyway. Eventually, I just changed his priorities. Together we fought and killed the Egyptian. When the Samnite's guard was down and he was celebrating his kill with me, I swung my axe and severed his head. It was. The Samnite was foolish to trust me, and he paid the price. My point is this. You might be the Samnite, and Lurko is like me. We will fight together, and when you least expect it, he will kill you. Good. I did not. I have met a few gladiators from Gallia, though. They are not to be taken lightly. I do not like their land, I must say. Too many forests and hills. Hard to spot an enemy marching towards you. We need to be careful here. Sometimes I think about that night. I still do not know why she would run from me. It doesn't make any sense. But I don't want to talk about this. Thank you.
Hey, Sunshine. He got himself declared dictator, and now he's on a mission to avenge the innocent, helpless, yet honorable citizens of Rome. He will conquer Gallia, make the barbarians pay for the things they did, and return home to be hailed as a hero of the people. Who said anything about sharing? Who said you will be able to return home? You are a loose end. The final annoying wrinkle in his plan. I grew up with stories of Gallia and its savage warriors, of their irresistible ruggedness and, oh, so romantic, barbaric ways. My mother had an affair with a Gallic gladiator, and as usual, she was full of shit. I've never been to Gallia before, but after everything I've been through, I don't think I can be disappointed. Listen, I would never have won my freedom without Kikaro's help, and Kikaro would never have helped me if not for you. There's no place I'd rather be right now than by your side, helping to
What do you need, my friend? Like a fox in a trap. Until now, he has always been one move ahead of us. But now it feels like we're playing a game of his devising, and he holds all the pieces and all the dice. I don't like gambling, especially when I'm betting love. There's nothing to like. It's damp and cold. But at least I'm not boiling inside my armor like we were back in Africa. You know, I've been to Lutetia before. Don't be fooled by their smiling faces. The Gauls are tough people. Are you kidding? I wouldn't miss the chance. Lucia is keeping the winehouse open in my absence. It feels good. Ask Orestes. As far as I can tell, everyone's fiercely loyal to you. But most of them have their doubts about the consul. And of course, there's always the chance we have more of those Weeksy spies within our ranks.
Good night.
Legate.
I am...
Not now. We can talk.
By the will of Tutatis, the Romans have arrived, as foretold.
It is your time to shine.
proved to me you're not just a mindless warrior, but also a skilled diplomat.
We are not Dumnorix. In your tongue we are called Duatiacus. He who was known as Dumnorix is a brother to us.
It is I, Roman. I am he who is known as the King of the World. Apologies do not revive the wrongfully slain. Do enlighten us as to the nature of the help you require, Roman.
And do you always get what you want? My name is for my friends. You may call me Vercingetorix, the king of warrior kings. I rule the Arwani. Divitiacus and Dumnorix are my friends, and the Aedui whom they rule are allies of my people. I wish I could say it were nice to meet you, but under the circumstances that would obviously be up. That is what they call me, and what my name means in your language. I am the one who has united the tribes. Divitiacus stubbornly defends his people's fragile and ill-advised alliance with the Romans, and Dumnorix is simply not fond of striking deals with bloodthirsty murderers. Let us say, I represent a kind of middle ground. You have much work to do if you wish to make up for the actions of your countrymen.
You will receive supplies. It is foretold.
My brother speaks out of turn, for he is not the leader of the Aedui. I am. We will give you the supplies you ask for, but expect no more from us.
He is the one who talks to the three deaths and sees into the future. He may seem friendly, but druids can be very dangerous. I cease this unprovoked invasion and leave immediately. Of course, I know your bloodthirsty nature will prevent you from doing that. You will not be satisfied until you've enslaved every single one of us. Feel free to try, Roman. You'll find that Gallia is like no other land. An attack? Rome was attacked. And you think it's us?
Lies! The Roman is lying. He's trying to trick you. I told you this was a bad idea.
Even if one of the kings did harbor such ambitions, they would never act on them without my knowledge. That would be the stupidest method of usurping my non-existent throne.
A throne may look like a seat, but a true king enthroned needs no seat.
If what you say is indeed true, Roman, your attacker was no king. There are many warriors among us who offer their services to whomever wants to pay.
With all due respect, I believe that's beside the point. A savage attack was carried out by Gallic forces. It matters very little if they were hired or not.
It matters to me. Roman, you spin an intriguing yarn. I shall look into this, and if you're telling the truth, I shall find whoever's responsible. Meanwhile, stop attacking my people. A single act speaks louder than 1,000 words. I prefer the lack of promise to a lie. We will see each other again, if Tyrannus wills it. Until then, I grant the Aedui limited permission to engage in trade with the Romans.
The Aedui alone, I assume.
Of course. It's not like the Eburones would deal with the Romans anyway.
We will speak when the time comes.
I believe there's nothing more to discuss at this juncture. Until we meet again. Ueleti, as you say.
The time has come. Let us speak now. We speak only when there are things to say. Some speak when there's nothing to say. Some do not speak at all. Our brother left now, for now was the time for him to leave. Of details, there is not much to discuss. You will receive what you will receive, and then it is not enough. The question is well phrased. To make use of the supplies we will give you, you must survive. Our brother is a man of honor and dignity. He is not fond of betrayals, nor betrayers. You do not know Orgetorix. From now on, it will. Orgetorix is the leader of the Helvetii. The Helvetii are currently gathering to have invaded our lands. The people of the mountains to the east of here. We stand for peace. Orgetorix seeks war. He is an honorable king. He is strong, courageous, and wealthy. He will destroy your legions if he is not stopped.
Ordinarily, I would prefer to avoid bloodshed, but a preemptive attack seems like the most sensible action here. If we move at once, we can surely catch them off guard. Killing Orgetorix should prove how powerful our legions are, and send a clear message to other Gallic tribes that we are not to be trifled with. It is your duty to follow my command. You think when I tell you to think. You act as I tell you to act. I shall lead the frontal attack with Legio Ferrata, while you circle around with your Speculatores. Trapped between us, Orgetorix should fall quickly. The rest will disperse once the head of the snake is severed. Experience. I have dealt with these kinds of barbarians before. They fight for no greater cause. They simply follow their leader. In the unlikely event that something goes wrong, you can always rely on me. Deploy your legion when you are ready. It was him who provided the information. I assume for some reason this...
The three care not about emotions. That which is to be done will be done. Have you need of us? When we address you, we do not merely do so.
Good day.
Esteemed Romans, you must be the great warrior king that Yorka has challenged. She certainly has. Unfortunately, as you may know, there are certain rituals and traditions that may be observed. Our esteemed host Katirix, king of these mountains and the surrounding forests. What else is there to say? He is our king, I am not. I hail from the lands of Hispania to the south. They're not so different from here, though. Many things of no use to you at all. But for you? I have schematics to craft pristine Roman gladiator equipment. I also sell salvaged equipment of the best possible quality. Oh, but here is a thing you will like. A special Gallic hunting trap. The materials to make it and also the instructions for how. Imagine them. Then I will hang on to these schematics for someone who does not. Of course, as long as you have the denarii. Please be careful to remember where you placed them. They can be quite deadly. Oh, this is a trinket I bought on one of my trips back home. A rare material known as naphtha. I don't think it's useful for anything, but I like the look of it. 100 denarii for a mere stone, are you sure? Well, I won't decline that deal. Wonderful. We both benefit from this deal, I think.
You're quite a handsome man. Shame. I know. It really is a shame. Oh well. To prove a point. Not to you, but to everyone else. It's not so different from here. It is a land of many kingdoms. Rolling fields, deep forests, steep cliffs along the ocean. But it is no place for the likes of you. Best stay away, or your ships will be smashed against the rocks along its coast. I was no longer welcome among my own people. Fortunately, the Aedui and the Arwerni do not know of my men. We cannot. This is the only right place for us to fight, and he rules it. So, we obey his command. You most certainly are not. Talk to me again. You can count on that.
Welcome, honored Romans. So, you have accepted Yarka's challenge, have you? I am Cartirix, and this is my Arena of the Three, a holy place to my people. Since you are not one of us, I offer payment if you will enter the ring. 300... because I am king. The king of these mountains, their streams and their forests. Indeed, I have heard descriptions of Rome's arenas, and my own arena is based on those descriptions. Tell me, how do you think it compares to the arenas of your home? I'm pleased to hear it. Thank you. One does not send Yarka to do anything. When word of your arrival and your reputation reached her, she left her. I will not. Yarka is the champion, but this is my arena. If you two are to fight here, the proper rituals must be observed. It is a matter of tradition. The gods must be shown that we respect their ways. The line between ritual and entertainment can be quite thin. We do not go out of our way to distinguish here. You will not fight to the death, however. Such events are only for auspicious days of sacrifice. We will put out a call to the warriors of the land that a new challenger has entered the ring. We will see who answers.
I see why you like this so much, Bestia.
Just like old times.
I really like that. I think we've got them now.
Was that as painful as it looked? That struck a chord with the audience.
Putting on a good show.
They're gonna kill us all! Bolt us! We'll sort this out afterwards!
We have their attention, it seems.
better show. I must admit, I've missed the sound of it.
Who says that? Ask anyone.
These people are so weak.
Someone help me!
No permanent damage.
Didn't like that, did you?
You brought that on yourself.
We're putting on a good show.
Perhaps I need someone to help me here.
You are mostly fine. Get back into the fight. Just like old times.
A fine spectacle. The gods must surely be pleased. I know the audience was. They might have enjoyed it more if they'd got to watch you Romans lose, but it was plain for everyone to see who was the better fighter. That is an amusing thing for you to say, considering how swiftly and easily Rome has conquered the world. It seems to me that it is wealth and training that makes an army strong. For your next fight, I have planned something special. We will build a kind of fort to simulate a siege. You and your people will act as the besieging army, and our warriors will defend the fort from your attack. After you have fought for a little while, well, I have a surprise for you. I will not tell you what it is, but be prepared for something new to happen. Oh, they will know. It is not about fairness. It is about...
Thank you for sending me those schematics your people found. I've made a list of materials needed. Whenever... You have a moment to go over it.
How do you wish to deploy? Itina Rapivia reliquita inter manipulos!
Battle is joined. How shall we proceed?
Agite Scorpiones! Enemy equites are charging our formation! The enemy is routed! Ad nostres munitiones requerite!
The future is witnessed. You have stepped into the circle, and blood is spilt. Death awaits you. Do you await death?
Remember the supplies we were going to receive? The local Gauls intercepted those. The usual, but at a smaller scale. They want us to leave their lands and preferably only attack other as a military force. Hardly. The amount of supplies they have captured is significant. I know you are disappointed, Legate. But we are severely outnumbered in this land. Protecting the few supply lines it does bother me. The thought of how this kind of thing can happen. Agreed. We should prioritize the supplies. Everything else is secondary. Our way, Legate.
Headed this way. Run!
come! Stand close and move as one, brethren! Steel yourselves! We will defend this area!
Why, Tatters, why is this happening?
Advance and vanquish!
Fine strike.
Turned his back on us! We're doomed! Doomed, I say! Stay vigilant! The enemy attack will come! Stay low and shoot if you can see them! I need my sword and shield! Dog shit! Enjoy the taste of Roman steel!
I need aid soon, lest I perish.
So, you need my help after all?
Die, filthy barbarian! These Romans are crazy! Tatis! May the will of two Tatis invigorate you.
Steel yourselves! We will defend this.
They're headed this way.
They're headed this way. Run! get this for me?
Feeling better? Help here?
Arise and fight on, fellow warrior! Easy!
My wounds are taking a toll on... Look at me. You're fine. Fight now. I need my sword and shield.
Isaac, where are the warriors? Can anyone stop them?
No shame in running, if it means you can fight again.
good man. You look like a person of... I am a chef by trade. I am so skilled at the art. Of course, there is always room for improvement. I like nothing. I'm looking for someone brave enough to try my latest dish. What say you? Ah, I will not lie. That is a...
Why did you turn yourself in? It had been years. I don't think anyone was even looking into Silvius' death anymore.
I didn't want to be burdened anymore. It was too much to ask of everyone at the villa.
I'm certain they would all have been happy to let you stay hidden there forever.
That is no way to live.
All is well, I hope.
Afraid to step outside or be caught? Better to face death on my own terms.
Hey, sunshine.
Thank you for sending me those schematics your people found. I've made a list of materials needed, whenever you have a moment to go over it.
All is well, I hope.
How should we position the troops?
Tis Dudinem! Formate! Our legion has engaged the enemy!
Archies Sempercunas Compun!
Changing for the worse.
Contendite vestras monte! Praise Mars! The day is ours! Salcies operandate!
Legionari! Stain the ground with the blood of your enemies!
getting past my shield. I've got this direction covered.
You're really not messing around, huh?
Anyone moves, they get an arrow.
I'm just gonna lie down for a bit.
Try to avoid this happening again. Handle this alone, if I must. Here, that should feel better. We have one left! Torture us with this! I'm getting out of here!
Salve, Dominic.
Thank you for sending me those schematics your people found. I've made a list of materials needed, whenever you have a moment to go over it.